So, I'm a student with a car that goes to school in Syracuse, New York. Oh, and I'm from New York City. Now, I like to visit home as much as possible, but one thing that many people who commute to New York City will tell you is that the gas prices add up. Not to mention, kinda sucks driving without a passenger to talk to. Now, at first I thought that I could just post an ad on Craigslist, or even ask around to see if someone else was interested in splitting the gas bill who lived in New York City. But for the most part, nobody was interested in commuting the same weekends I was traveling, and if they weren't willing to chip in for gas. I have also noticed that whenever my friends would travel to New York City, they would have to buy an expensive plane or bus ticket well in advance, which cost them way more than the price of gas to get home. Because of the price, they don't get to visit home as often as they would like to. Now, I've always admired how well Uber works, how anyone could get a local ride any time of day from an on-call paid driver. And it then hit me that there was not yet an established community of people to coordinate their trips back home together. I've also observed that Syracuse University has an abundance of students that communicate from not just New York City, but also from Long Island, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Boston, etc. And who knows where else. So, my mission is to form this community of people who wish to carpool back home together and create an app to act as a perfect tool for this community. Now, I want the creation of this app to have as much community involvement as possible. I also want to set up an incentive program for drivers to ensure that every weekend of the year that there is at least one trip to and from New York City from a driver who is willing to drive slightly out of their way to drop off their passengers. There just has to be a price agreement and incentive program making it mutually beneficial for both the driver and the passenger. The passenger is saving a ton of money by not taking the shuttle bus, not to mention that they are potentially being dropped off at their doorstep. The driver, who is volunteering their extra seats on their trip, deserves to be compensated accordingly. I have more details and ideas regarding this project, which I would be glad to discuss with you at a later date. Now, I initially thought of calling the app Ground Shuttle, being that the app would take the place of an airplane ticket buying website, but instead of airplanes, transportation would be through the cars owned by the students. This name doesn't really sound the most appealing to me anymore, so I'm definitely open to other suggestions. Now, if Ground Shuttle takes off, this could lead to cheaper rides for both the driver and the passenger, allow students to visit home more often, allow students to meet new students through carpooling, and perhaps even improve grades, as visiting home more could leave you more refreshed and having more energy to put towards your studies. Maybe even road trips could be coordinated. The possibilities are endless. Now, what can you do to help to be part of this all? You can support the cause by going to my website, www.groundshttlesyracuse.com, scrolling down to the bottom of the page and joining my mailing list so that I can give you updates on the project, ask you for your input and ideas, and send you polls so that Ground Shuttle can reach its full potential. I'm also looking to add to my team of paid designers and programmers, so if you have any of those types of skills and are interested in being part of the development of Ground Shuttle, please sign up on my programmer mailing list as well. That's all I have for now. More updates will come in future emails and videos. I can't do this on my own, guys, so let's make this happen together. Until then, I'm a college student named Kenny.